Hi guys, and welcome back to this gentle hip opening sequence to just really relax and release those hips. When you're ready, come on down to the mat and let's get started. So crossing those legs, get yourself into a nice comfortable position, placing the hands on top of the knees and lengthening up through the spine. Take a deep breath in, lifting the chest up, opening up the ribs, and exhale all the air out. One more deep breath in through the nose, opening up into the chest, into the tummy, into the hips, and exhale, allowing the body to release as you walk your hands forward. Maybe coming down onto the forearms, maybe coming down just into the hands, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Take a nice deep breath in, opening up into the back. See if you can just gently release down into those hips, relaxing the shoulders. And really allowing the whole body to sink down into the earth. Take one more round of breath here as you inhale, rising up and switching the legs over. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, release, bring the arms back down in front of you. Take nice deep breaths in, opening up that chest and the ribs. Imagine sending that breath all the way down into the hips, creating space. And as you exhale, releasing and relaxing the hips. Take one final inhale and exhale. Inhale to rise, and from here take the feet together, coming into our Baddha Konasana or a little butterfly pose. Just gently fluttering open the legs up and down, inhaling and exhaling naturally. Really noticing a release on those inner thighs, into the ankles and toes. From here, we're going to just gently rock side to side, maybe giving those glutes a little massage as well. Inhaling and exhaling. A couple more rounds here, moving side to side. Find what feels good here. And then gently release the center. From here, draw the chest forward, pulling the elbows back onto the inner sides of the thighs. Now if you're a little bit more bendy, of course, you could place the forearms to the outside of the shins if you prefer. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling. Sinking into those hips. Maybe coming down that little bit deeper, bringing the hands to the feet. We'll stay here a little while longer, really enjoying this nice deep stretch here. If at any point you need to come out of the stretch, just slowly walk your way back up. Otherwise, just stay here and see if you can relax any tension that you're holding, maybe in your shoulders, your elbows, even your hands. Make sure you're not just holding on for dear life to those poor feet. Take another deep round of breath here. And exhale, gently release and make your way up to the top of your mat. So unraveling yourself, coming into a little tabletop. We're going to take the right leg to the outside of the right hand. Now, if you want to do this with blocks underneath your hands, you're welcome to do so. Slowly shift the left knee back and lift the chest up, coming into our lizard. Inhaling and exhale. Now, as you exhale, you can release that leg back and then inhale and draw the knee forward. You could also walk the hands back to just assist with the back of the leg. Or again, as I mentioned before, you could place blocks underneath your hands and use the blocks to support you as you move forwards and back. Connecting the breath, we exhale as we release back and inhale as we drive forward. Exhaling and inhaling. From here, grounding back down, we're going to roll out onto the outer blade of the foot, placing the right hand inside the thigh, looking over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Ground into the back toes and then ground the right foot back and take the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Coming into our lizard lunge, take a nice deep breath in, inhaling and exhaling. Another inhale, and as we exhale, reach it back, and then inhale, draw the body forward. Exhaling, maybe walking those hands back, And then inhale forward. Again, we could use blocks here as well if that feels more comfortable. Inhale, draw forward. Continue. Find what feels good for you here. Really just opening into the back of the hamstring and the glute and walking it forward. A couple more rounds. And then from here, we're going to be bringing the body forward and we're going to start to open up that blade of the foot. So rolling out into the left blade of the foot this time, rolling out the shoulder, opening up the chest, place the left hand inside the left thigh, finding this nice little opener for the hips here. Take a nice deep breath in and then release. From here, let's come to the center of our mat and draw the knees out to the edges as far as we can. Coming onto our forearms, we're going to find this nice deep frog pose. So your hips should be in line with your knees and your elbows should be underneath your shoulders. Now from here, to make this more intense, you can shift the hips back if that feels good, but otherwise just stay here, maybe extending the legs out a little wider, whatever feels good for you. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Remember to work with the breath here, so really think about as you inhale, when you go to exhale, maybe sinking back a little bit into the hips. This will just help to release those muscles and relax those tendons and ligaments. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling and releasing. Slowly walk the hands back and coming into more of an upright position here for a moment, just to breathe. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, draw the knees in towards each other. From here, I want you to ground your hands back down into that tabletop position and sink the hips over to your right, looking over your left. Feeling that stretch into the outer thigh, outer hip. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, release, coming over to the opposite side, looking over your right shoulder and releasing to the left. Inhaling and exhale back to center. All the way back over to the other side. Let's repeat that again. So you should really feel the really nice little stretch coming into what we call the IT band, so the outer hip and thigh, switching sides. From here, let's take yourself up to the front of the mat again, coming into tabletop, tucking the toes in, coming into our down dog. Just gently pedal out the legs, releasing any tightness in the glutes and the hamstrings here, inhaling and exhaling. From here, we're going to just do a little bit of a wag the tail. So shifting the hips over to your left and then shifting over to your right. Trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. Deep breaths in, exhale, inhale, and exhale. From here, take the right knee behind the right wrist, and we're going to come into our pigeon. Walk your hands back, lift the chest up. Again, if you need to use your block, placing it underneath your bottom, by all means do. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to gently release the body down. So deep breath in and walk the hands down in front of you. And you can just release your head to the back of the hands here. Relax the shoulders and really think about lengthening the back. Inhaling and exhaling, really sending the inhalation down into the tummy and exhaling out. One more breath in. And as we exhale, we'll slowly start to bring ourselves back up, walking ourselves up as we inhale, tucking the back toe in, driving the leg back and switching sides. So just a little walk out, a little pedal out with those legs before we draw the left knee behind the left wrist, slide the right leg back. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest up tall, inhaling and exhaling. Amazing work. Inhale, exhale. From here, we're going to slowly walk the hands forward, releasing the head to the back of the hands. Take a nice deep breath in, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Give the toes a little wiggle and then exhale. Let's stay here for 2 more rounds of breath. Inhaling deeply all the way down into the tummy and exhaling. One more round, inhale, filling up the lungs, filling up the ribs, opening up the tummy, and exhale. On your next inhalation, let's walk ourselves up. Take a deep breath in, tuck the toes in, and walk yourself back into down dog. Great work. Be super gentle here. Take your time. Feel that movement into the hips before we step forward to the outside of our hands. Come into our low yogi squat. Keep your hands in front of you, just gently shifting side to side, finding some movement into the hips, the ankles, the knees, and the toes. Deep breaths in and out before finally coming into our seated squat. Place the hands together, elbows inside of the thighs, lift the chest up, lengthening through the back. Inhaling and exhaling. Just really taking a moment to enjoy the depth and the space within our hips. Inhale. Now as you exhale, reach your arms forward, gently release the bum to the floor and slowly roll down through the back. Take the arms to a cactus position, draw the knees to right angles and gently release all the way over to your right hand side. Take another deep breath in, inhaling and exhaling. Allow those shoulders to relax, the hands to relax to the floor. Again, if this is too uncomfortable, just take your hands down towards your legs. Draw the knees up and over and switch sides. Great work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Unravel back to center. Take another deep breath in and then cross the left leg over your right leg and just draw the feet towards the floor. Now, if this is a little too advanced for you, just take your legs into a figure of four. So taking the right leg over the left knee and drawing the left knee towards you. So whichever feels most right for you today. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll release the legs, switch the legs over. Wrap yourself up into a little bow. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take one final round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Great work. From here, take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, grab hold of the feet, place them together, coming into an upside down Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhaling. And exhaling. See if you can push those knees away from you to really increase the depth of stretch on the inner thighs. Inhale. And this time as we exhale, we're going to just gently release the feet to the floor. Take the arms back into cactus. Release the knees out to the side, feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhaling. And exhaling. Release the arms down by your side. Place the hands to the insides of the thighs for a little extra stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And then gently we're going to remove the arms down by your side. Deep breath in. Releasing the hands to the outsides of the thighs, drawing the knees together. And then finally extending the legs out to the corners of your mat, coming into Shavasana. Let's take a moment here to breathe, closing off the eyes if you haven't already done so, and just notice if the body feels just a little more comfortable, a little more open, a little more relaxed. If you're noticing tension in any part of the body, take a deep breath into those areas and breathe it out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Remain here as long as feels comfortable. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.